I've been able to rack up over 1 million frequent flyer points with the help of this thing called credit cards. So if you're interested in traveling to exotic countries for absolutely free, fly in business or first class, stay in luxury 5-star hotels, or even just get cashback on your daily spending, then this video is a must-watch for you, as I will be going over the top 5 credit cards you can get in Australia heading into 2025. Good day guys, I'm Black. I got my first credit card at the age of 18 and I've been documenting my journey on what I think are the 5 best credit cards here in Australia for the last 4 years on this exact YouTube channel. And trust me, for the year of 2025, a lot has changed. There are quite a few offerings out there and you need to be very cautious with the credit card you go for. Quick disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any one of these credit card providers, which I will be talking about in this video, so rest assured there is no vested interest. Now let's get straight into the value. So card number 1 on my list is American Express's Qantas Ultimate Credit Card. This particular card has been number 1 on my list for the last few years, and it will continue to remain so because of the crazy good offerings you get with this credit card. Starting off with the current bonus points offering, so at the time of shooting this video, you can get up to 60,000 Qantas frequent flyer points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months when you sign up for this particular credit card. So in my opinion, this is quite a healthy rate of number of Qantas points which are on offer as a sign-up bonus. However, throughout different times of the year, I've personally noticed that you can get up to 100,000 Qantas frequent flyer points with this particular credit card. So again, this bonus point offering will depend on when exactly you go ahead and apply for this particular credit card. Now moving into the rates and fees for this card, there's an annual fee of $450, which is quite high in my opinion. However, there's a juicy travel credit of $450, which you get with this particular credit card, which basically evens out the annual fee. So now looking at the current interest rate for this card, it's 23.99%. and you get up to 44 days interest-free to pay back all your debt. So now let's just say you go ahead and get this particular credit card. For every single dollar you spend on any of the Qantas product or services, you can get up to 2.25 Qantas frequent flyer points per $1 spent, and you can get up to 1.25 Qantas frequent flyer point or $1 spent on all of your everyday purchases, which except spend at government bodies here in Australia, where you'll only be getting 0.5 Qantas frequent flyer points. However, do keep in mind, after you earn more than 100,000 Qantas frequent flyer points in one particular year, the earn rate will go down from 1.25 point to 1 point per $1 spent. So now looking at the amount of points you can earn per $1 spent for this credit card, it has the highest point to dollar earn ratio for any of the Qantas credit cards here in Australia. So that's what makes it quite lucrative to have this particular credit card if you're into earning Qantas frequent flyer points like myself. Now moving on to the key benefits that come with this particular credit card. Like I mentioned earlier, you'll be getting a $450 travel credit, which you can use to book any flight on American Express's travel portal. However, keep in mind this flight has to be either a domestic Qantas flight or an international Qantas flight only. You also get 4 total lounge invitations with this particular credit card. 2 of those are at American Express's Centurion Lounge, either at Sydney International or Melbourne International Airport, and the remaining 2 lounge invitations are to Qantas's club across Australia. Another key benefit of having this credit card is you can add additional card holders at no cost. And something that really stands out with this particular credit card is you can basically earn as many Qantas frequent flyer points as you want, as there is no cap on earning potential with this particular card. Other key benefits that you get with this particular credit card is a complimentary Qantas wine membership. You also earn 3 points per dollar spent on any of your Qantas wine purchases. And finally, you get complimentary Qantas wine delivery as well. So I guess if you're a wine lover, then this card might be a great fit for you. Now moving on to the service and protection with this credit card. As this is an American Express's premier offering, you get a range of insurances which include complimentary travel insurance, card purchase cover, card refund cover, fraud protection guarantee, and many more. Now looking at the eligibility criteria from this credit card, you have to be 18 and above and be an Australian citizen or permanent resident or hold a long-term visa. So overall, in my opinion, this particular credit card by American Express is the best Qantas frequent flyer point earning credit card here in Australia because of various factors. You get 4 complimentary lounge invitations, which is probably the highest across all credit cards. You also get a wide variety of travel insurances. And finally, the bonus point offering on this credit card can be generous depending on the time of the year. You might be concerned about the $450 annual fee that comes with this credit card. However, let's just say if you end up using the $450 travel credit which you get with it, this card ends up being neutral. Technically, you don't have to really pay from your pocket to hold on to this card. So any features on top of that is basically a plus or a gain for you. I've personally been using this Qantas AMEX Ultimate for the last 4 years or so. Now moving on to the card number 2 on my list, we have got Big Four Bank Westpac's Altitude Rewards Platinum Credit Card. This particular credit card is a solid offering by Westpac. In terms of the current bonus point offering, you can earn up to 120,000 bonus altitude reward points, out of which you'll get the first 90,000 points when you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days. and you'll get the remaining 30,000 points when you basically renew this credit card for the second year. There's an annual card fee of $179, which is obviously waived off if you're a Westpac customer, or reduced down to $49 in the first year for all of the new customers. The variable purchase rate on this card is 20.99%, and cash advance rate on this card is 21.99%. The minimum credit limit which you get on this card is $6,000, and you would require an income of $30,000 per annum to apply for this particular credit card. Now, focusing on the points earning potential with this credit card, you can earn up to 3 reward points per $1 spent on Qantas and Jetstar flights when bought in Australia, and you can earn 2 points per $1 spent on Uber, Uber Eats, Spotify Australia, Airbnb, and any of your overseas spend. Finally, for all of your remaining purchases, you'll be earning 1 point per $1 spent, which would basically be any purchases you have over here locally in Australia. Now, looking at the key benefits that comes with holding this credit card, you get access to complimentary insurances, which covers you for things such as travel, international travel, extended warranty, purchase protections, and overseas transit accident insurance. You also have the option to split your purchases into 4 different payments. In terms of other key features, in terms of you also get up to 45 days to pay back your debt interest-free, and you can add up to 1 additional card holder for no fees. So look, in my opinion, this particular credit card is perfect for all the beginners who are just getting started with credit cards and don't want to tie themselves to one particular frequent flyer program. The reduced annual fee of $49 for the first year, I would say, is quite solid, and the 90,000 bonus points which you can get in the first year is quite a good option for the annual fee which you'll be paying. Now, moving on to the card number 3 on my list, we've got American Express's Explorer credit card. So this is quite a popular American Express offering here in Australia, and rightly so. The current bonus point offering on this credit card is you can earn up to 70,000 American Express's membership reward points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. Now, moving on to the rates and fees with this particular credit card, the annual fee is sitting at $395 per year, and the interest rate on this credit card is 23.99% per annum, and you have up to 55 days interest free to pay back all your debt. Now, moving on to the points earning potential with this credit card, you can earn up to 2 membership reward points per $1 spent on all of your everyday purchases, excluding government bodies, and you can earn up to 1 point per $1 spent on all of the government bodies here in Australia. Now, focusing on the key benefits that you get by holding this particular credit card, the biggest benefit is the fact you have access to $400 worth of travel credit every single year, which you can then redeem to book either your domestic flight, international flight, hotels, or car hire on American Express's travel portal. You also get complimentary domestic and travel insurances. And finally, you get 2 complimentary visits to American Express's Centurion Lounge at Sydney or Melbourne International Airport. You can add up to 4 additional card holders with this particular credit card at no extra cost. And the key advantage of owning membership reward points is you can transfer these points into 11 different various airline frequent flyer programs. This includes Virgin Australia and Singapore Airlines. And then finally, you can even use these membership reward points to trade them in for Myers gift vouchers or from various other leading retailers. As this is an American Express's premium credit card offering, you will be getting a range of insurances that includes things such as smartphone screen cover up to $500, buyer's advantage program, card purchase cover, card refund cover, and finally fraud protection guarantee. Another key feature of this credit card is you get $100 worth of hotel credit and room upgrade when you stay at select hotels from American Express's hotel collection. And I'm looking at the eligibility criteria for this credit card. You have to be 18 plus and have to be an Australian citizen, permanent resident, or a long-term visa holder. So in my opinion, this is another solid offering by American Express. You get a solid bonus point offering of 70,000 membership reward points. The annual fee for this credit card ends up being net neutral if you take advantage of $400 travel credit, and you also get access to American Express's Centurion Lounge, which is quite a nice feeling when you're traveling overseas. Now, moving on to the next credit card on my list, at number 4, we've got another Big 4 bands, ANZ Frequent Flyer Black Credit Card. This particular credit card is a prestige offering by ANZ. Starting off with the bonus points offering on this credit card, you can earn up to 90,000 Qantas Frequent Flyer points when you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, and you also get $200 back as a statement credit when you hit this spending criteria. And now let's just say you end up deciding to keep this particular credit card for the second year, you'll get an extra 40,000 Qantas Frequent Flyer points. Now, looking at the rates and fees with this particular credit card, the annual fee of this credit card is quite high at $425. But let's just say if you end up meeting the bonus spend criteria in the first year, the annual fee ends up going down to $225. And now looking at the point earning capability of this credit card, you can earn up to 1 Qantas point for $1 spent for all of your purchases up to $7,500 for 1 statement, and thereafter it will go down to 0.5 Qantas Frequent Flyer point per $1 spent for any amount over $7,500. And now moving on to the key benefits and features of this credit card, you get complimentary travel insurances. This includes for all of your travel which is booked through this credit card domestically and internationally. And you also get insurances on all of your purchases. You also have access to buy now, pay later facility within Australia. And then you can leverage the ANZ's 24/7 premium concierge service by holding on to this particular credit card. Now focusing on Qantas related features, you will also be getting 2 complimentary Qantas lounge invitations in 1 year. And you can earn an extra 1 point per $1 spent whenever you do any spending on Qantas's products and services. Now looking at the rates and fees for this particular credit card, it's 20.99% on all of your purchases, 21.99% per annum on all of your cash advances, and you get up to 55 days interest-free to pay back all your debt. Now finally, looking at the eligibility for this particular credit card, you have to be 18 and above and have a good credit card rating and be an Australian citizen or have more than 12 months left on your visa. In my opinion, this credit card is a solid offering for people who are looking to earn Qantas frequent flyer points. The bonus point offering on this credit card of 90,000 points is quite solid. It's probably one of the highest offer currently available here in Australia. The only con with this particular credit card would be the annual fee gets pretty steep to $425 from the second year onwards. However, I would say it's worth keeping this credit card for the first year purely because of the Qantas points you can earn through your spending and through the bonus points. The 2 complimentary Qantas Club Lounge invitations is an added to make sure you travel in style and comfort on your next domestic or international Qantas trip. So now moving on to card number 5 on my list, we've got St. George Bank's Amplify Reward Platinum credit card. Signing off with the bonus point offering on this credit card, you can earn up to 100,000 bonus Amplify Reward points when you spend $3,000 within 90 days. And let's just say if you're not a customer with St. George, your annual fee will be $49, reduced down from $124 a year. Now moving on to the key rates and fees with this particular credit card. Outside of the annual fee of $124, which is reduced for the first year, the interest rate on all of your purchases is 20.99%. The cash advance rate is 21.99%. And there's a $15 fee applied for any late payment, which I would not recommend any one of you to do anyways. These 100,000 bonus Amplify points equate to $450 in gift cards when you redeem them on St. George's platform. You will be getting 55 days interest-free to pay back all your debt. Now moving on to all the key features and benefits when you hold on to this credit card, you get complimentary insurances. This covers you for things such as interstate flight inconvenience insurance, complimentary insurance for your travel internationally and domestically, extended warranty, purchase protection, and finally overseas transits and many more. You also have access to Visa's luxury hotel collection by having this credit card. So in my opinion, this particular credit card offering by St. George is quite solid for all the beginners who are now getting into the credit card game and are looking to earn reward points which are not particular to any one frequent flyer program. The bonus point offering of 100,000 Amplify reward points for an annual fee of $49 is quite solid for the first year. And let's just, if you're already a St. George Bank customers, then this annual fee will end up being $0 for you. And now moving on to the eligibility criteria for this particular credit card, you have to be an Australian or Kiwi citizen or hold an Australian long-term visa with a minimum of 1 year before expiry. So to sum it up, this particular credit card has no frills, but it does all the job. The bonus point offering of 100,000 Amplify reward points, which equate to $450 in gift card, quite spectacular for an entry-level points earning credit card. And the fact you'll only be paying a $49 card fee for the first year makes it well worth it. So there you have it. These were the 5 best credit cards here in Australia in the year of 2025. In my personal opinion, what do you think of these credit cards? Comment down below. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you drop a comment as I will be replying to each and every single one of you. Make sure you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe for more such content as personal finance, investing in technology. Make sure you check out this video on the top 5 American Express credit cards you can get here in Australia and top 5 Qantas points earning credit cards currently available in the market. Until then, take care and I'll see you in the next one.